Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. Okay, we're going to have a look and see what's going on for you at this time, what you need to know for your highest good. Keep in mind, take what resonates as resonates with your situation. If it's not your reading, it either hasn't happened yet or it's just not your reading. That's okay. Feel free to check out any other video on the channel. Okay, you're going to have to use your own discernment and figure things out in terms of where things go for you, if this applies, if it doesn't. These are general readings at the end of the day. I'm just trying to keep it real. And yeah, thank you all for everything you do for the channel, or the love and support. Everything helps. Liking, commenting, sharing videos, subscribing, everything helps, okay? And if your birthday is on the 27th of February, happy birthday, Pisces. Stay tuned. I'll pull a birthday message for you at the end. All right. Let's see what's going on for Pisces at the time they watch this reading. What's going on for Pisces placements at the time they watch this reading? What they need to know for their highest good. Okay. And remember, this could be something happening on the day you're watching this, give or take a couple of days. Or it could be picking up on a situation you've been dealing with for quite some time, but you could use some guidance on. And if you want more to the point, day-to-day type energy message, I do that on my other channel, Advice to Think Twice. So you might want to have a look at that as well, if that's what you want to do. And we're using the original tarot deck, for those of you who want to know. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Big change, fast turnaround. A lucky time for some of you. Expect the unexpected with this energy. Be ready to just kind of go with the changes, because there's some changes happening, okay? All right, current situation, Page of Pentacles. So this could be some sort of unexpected offer coming your way, unexpected invitation, unexpected opportunity. In the challenge position, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's either that when this comes in, you don't necessarily see the potential for progression with it somehow. Like, you're not sure if it's actually going to go somewhere. You're not sure if actually as a future, you're not sure you want to invest in this. Or the challenge could be, it's either coming in too fast and you'd like to move slowly, or it's that's kind of what I'm getting. It's not happening to your schedule, however that makes sense, right? And you're like, I don't know how I feel about this. I need time to think, I need time to plan, I need time to figure it out, I need time to check. And that could be with the Wheel of Fortune that it's a case of there's a short window of opportunity, there's a brief window of opportunity, right? Whether that is expressed, like you only have till today to make up your mind or whatever, or it just feels like it's fast and you don't have that long to think about it. In the foundation, yeah, the Lovers, big choice, big decision. Could be to do with making a commitment, signing a contract, choosing to go from one thing to the other, making some sort of change. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. In the recent past, we have the Four of Swords. So either something's coming in at a time when you're resting, contemplating, not really in go-getter mode. So it's like this is coming in, hey, this would be an amazing lucrative opportunity, but you're like, well, I just decided to take a month off and to just rest and recuperate, so I don't really know what to tell you, right? Or you have been focused on bettering yourself, healing, recovery from something, and you're in this energy of just chill, just take my time, okay? I'm not looking for anything, I'm not pursuing anything, and here comes this opportunity out of the blue. And you're going to have to move with it, right? And you're like, yeah, Two of Swords on the mind. There's something happening today. There's a big change happening. There's a big shift. There's something coming in unexpectedly. Your first reaction is going to be, this feels like too much. This feels like this is unexpected. I don't know how I feel about this. And it looks like you need a fast answer. I'm just going to go with no then. All right? You know when you get overwhelmed and you just put something, push it away? That's the feeling here. Because the speed of it, or the suddenness of it, kind of puts your back up a bit, right? You're like, hold on. So let's see what's going on today. We have the Three of Wands. We have the World. And the Queen of Wands. Whatever this is, it is very attractive. But I feel like it's new, it's different. Again, it's some sort of unexpected aspect to it, or unusual aspect to it. And yeah, with the fire energy, it is going to be a case of you're either with it or you're not. You don't have that much to think, that long to think, right? That's not necessarily a bad thing, because this is something where if you asked questions, they would give you answers. So it's not like something, it's not like someone trying to manipulate you, rush you into something. There's a plan behind it. There's something thought out behind it, right? But I feel like the way it's coming in, the speed it's coming in with, or the unexpected aspect to it is what puts your back up. And you feel like you're trying to overwhelm me somehow. You're trying to trick me somehow. I can't see everything that you're talking about, and yet it feels like you're trying to pressure me into something. So I'm just going to say no, right? That's the reaction. But it's a case of if you wanted to ask questions, they would give you answers, right? So let's get more information here. Because the challenge with the Knight of Pentacles is to look into something further, is to allow something to develop a little bit further, a little bit more, right? The candle went out, but we still have the other one. Okay. So let's clarify for Pisces what this is. For some of you, this could also be where you're hearing from someone that you just don't want to hear from. I feel like you've already turned your back on this person and it's going to stay turned. But that's a choice you may have to make or revisit or reaffirm, okay? Just one scenario. Okay. So what is this for Pisces? Page of Pentacles in the current situation. Boy, oh boy. Two of Cups and the Lovers. There's a lot going on in partnership for Pisces. Can be romantic. Doesn't have to be. This could also be to do with your work, with your business. A significant person in your life in whatever capacity. It feels like things are getting real. That's what this feels like. And you don't know how you feel about that. That's what this feels like. That's what this is. Knight of Pentacles in the challenge position. Three of Swords. You've been healing from something. Disappointment, heartbreak, heartache, loss. Something falling through, something falling apart. I'm not getting necessarily that's recent, because we have Four of Swords in the recent past. I'm just getting that it may still impact you. It may still be impacting you. And I feel like you met someone or you came across an opportunity recently that was really great, really amazing. There might have been drinks, there might have been chats, there might have been, I don't know, just various conversations here. But it's all been kind of light and fluffy. Or it's all been kind of just, you know, yeah, just fun, or just hee hee ha ha, wouldn't it be nice if, and just being in the moment, not really thinking about more than that. Okay, just experiencing the joy and the positive emotion that comes from meeting a like-minded person, for example. But again, in the back of your mind, you're like, I'm not looking for anything. I'm not interested in anything. I'm healing. We can laugh, we can chat. I'm pretty sure it's not going to go anywhere, but we can laugh, we can chat, right? I'll hear you out. You can tell me about your idea. You can tell me about your proposition. Sure. I'm pretty sure it's not going to go anywhere, though, because I'm just not ready to get my hopes up about anything else ever again for a good long while, right? That's where you are. You may have just missed out on a job, or you just missed out on something that you really, really wanted. And here comes this thing, and you're like, yeah, sure, you can talk to me about this. No problem. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be going anywhere, but yeah, talk to me about it. And I feel like they have been talking to you about it. And there's a very real, solid, let's make plans for this. Let's go there. I'll buy you this. I'll offer you this. All you have to do is sign the contract. Come meet me here. There's a very solid, concrete offer, invitation. And now you're going, well, okay. I can't say it on YouTube, but I heard, oh, duck, right? Oh, duck. What do I do with this now? Because it's like, you don't feel right saying no to it, but you don't feel right fully saying yes to it either. So you're like, the hell am I going to do with this now? All right. But remember, this is the challenge. You have the Four of Swords in the past telling you whatever healing you needed to do from this, you've done. You may not be aware of it. You may not feel like that's true. You may feel like you're still raw, you're still vulnerable, you're still kind of broken, you're still kind of healing. But this is showing up in your recent past. You've done it. You've completed the healing. Enough to start something else. It's just adjusting that focus, right? And listen, Pisces, you do whatever you want to do. Trust me. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just reading the cards here. If it makes sense to you, it makes sense to you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The Lovers in the Foundation, the Ace of Wands. Someone's fired up. Someone's excited. Someone's passionate. Someone's inspired. Someone's pursuing the F out of you, Pisces. Pardon my French. And it's not that you don't see what this person's seeing. You do. But it's like, I wasn't ready for this right now. I wasn't ready for this. Four of Swords in the recent past, Queen of Pentacles. You might have been healing from some sort of financial loss, some sort of health issue, anything to do with an earth sign, Taurus, or Capricorn. Yeah, and I just get this, like, I'm just going to focus on myself. I'm just going to rebuild myself. Okay, heal, recover, take my time. Kind of isolated yourself a little bit. Two of Swords on the mind, the Ten of Wands. It's almost like, when we get to the Ten of Wands, it's like, okay, it's your choice to keep carrying those or to put them down. What's on offer is a new beginning, is a fresh start, something different, something exciting, something more. What you're contemplating is, again, I've been through too much. I know I can't look at this. I don't have the time. This is where we start making excuses, Pisces, okay? And it's really funny, but we all do it. We start sabotaging something. We start nitpicking. If that doesn't work, we start making excuses. I just don't have the time for this in my life. I can't make room for this in my life. It's not the right time. It's just not. It's not the right time. It's not the right circumstance. I don't have enough to get going. I don't have this. I don't have that. Or it doesn't have this. Or it doesn't have that. We are just trying to talk ourselves out of something. But you have to figure out, it's your choice if you want to keep carrying a burden, to stay in that place of looking to the past and what has happened and what went wrong and what you've been through, or if it's a case of, yeah, we look at that, we've dealt with that, we've processed that, I'm going to take a deep breath and I'm going to start something new. Okay? Yeah, the Moon, someone's really in their head and in their feelings, actually. There's a lot of fear, there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of insecurity. This could be a case of, I don't trust my intuition anymore. I see the signs, I see the synchronicity, I just don't know if I should trust it or not because I did that in the past and I got hurt. But the thing is, how you'll know this is for real, there's a very concrete Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups. This is someone who means what they say. They always keep their word. They're reliable. They're consistent. They've got paperwork. They've got documentation. They can put their money where their mouth is. You know, this is someone who just does not, there's no uncertainty with this thing. So that's where you start to look for uncertainty. Because it's almost like, I got to be missing something. There's being cautious and there's being self-sabotaging. So there's something to be mindful of that, okay? So let's see, Three of Wands, the World, and the Queen of Wands here. We have the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Sun. Whatever happened in the past, whatever this is, it did a number on you. You have two tens and the Wheel of Fortune, another 10, and the World. Something in your life, a phase in your life, a cycle in your life has completed. You just might not see it, okay? With the Nine of Cups and the Sun, you're ready for a fresh start. You're ready to embark upon something new, to embrace something new. This is also a case of what you see is what you get. Okay? What you see is what you get. Yes, what you're seeing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yes, what you're seeing is correct, is accurate, is true, is valid. Okay, with the sun. You can trust it. And if it's a case of having a conversation, just being honest and just saying, I want to do this. Can we find a pace where we're both comfortable though? Because I'm opening myself up to this, but it'll take me a minute. And I feel like Pisces, if you do decide to open up to this and give this a chance, it'll take you a lot less than what you think it will to figure out that, you know what, yeah, this is great. I want to do this. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, you're not going to need months to confirm that, yeah, okay, you made the right decision. This is like, as soon as you open up yourself to it and you start taking steps in the direction, with every step, you'll get confirmation. With every step, you'll feel better and better about this decision, more and more confident about it, okay, is what I'm getting there. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. And I kept seeing in the pre-shuffle, like, really sad energy, like 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. I'm like, what the hell's going on? But it's coming out of, it's making use of, coming out of a time of challenge, loss, lack. Okay, you have an opportunity here. Page of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Again, Pentacle energy. It's real. To really start something new. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is guaranteed. If you nurture it, it will grow. If you treat it properly, it will grow. It will produce results. It will bring you abundance in whatever area of life this applies. So if you're looking at something and you're thinking it's got to be too good to be true, I've got to be missing something. But in reality, whatever questions you've asked, you've got answers. The information they gave you checks out. The facts they're telling you about check out. You know what I mean? There's a plan. There's a strategy. This is thought out. This isn't someone who messes you around. Then it's time to look within and be like, and ask yourself, okay, so what if it's my fear holding me back? What if it's my fear making me look for something wrong here? Okay. Under the Wheel of Fortune, we have the 6 of Cups, we have the Empress, we have the Page of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, oh boy, 2 of Wands, 10 of Cups, oh my God. Yeah, Knight of Swords. I feel like the speed at which something is moving or developing is what makes you unsure and uncertain. But this is someone who wants to give, wants to nurture, wants to build. You're going to have to make a choice here. Wheel of Fortune with the 6 of Cups. For some of you, if this is hearing from someone from your past, this is not the person who hurt you constantly. This is not the person who lied to you. This is not the person who betrayed you and broke your heart. This is not that person. It could be someone you never really had a chance with, you never really gave a chance to. It could be someone who's a friend who you used to work together, you used to go to school together, you don't have a history together. Or it could be someone that somehow reminds you of an ex, or somehow reminds you of a person that hurt you, or the situation somehow has a similar feel to one that really broke you. But it's not the same. It's new, and it's not identical. There's a lot different about it. But you know where you have 90% is different and it's new and it's fresh, and then 10% is someone saying something, using a phrase that person used to use that hurt you, and you get triggered. And all of a sudden you question the 90%, you question everything. You're like, wait a minute, maybe I'm missing something. You're saying the same thing they used to say. You're using the same word they used to use, and I haven't heard that word often. Or, you know what I mean? Because that's what's going to give you the choice of, well, you've been through that experience. You've learned about it. You've understood what happened. You could see the pattern. You could see the background. You know why it went down. Okay? You know more about how people take advantage, how people abuse, what it looks like when someone's gaslighting, what it looks like when someone's just lying and untrustworthy, what it looks like when someone's just making eternal promises, never delivering. You know what that looks like. You have that information. You have that knowledge. And then there's that phase, okay, of going through the healing process and processing the information. Do we stay in a place of heightened emotion and anxiety because we're still raw, and wherever anything comes in that looks like a trigger, close the door, run the other way because we think that's what needs to happen, that's us protecting ourselves? Or do we look at something, entertain it, we use the knowledge we have, we use the wisdom we have, the lessons we've learned from the past, but we don't let that overrule our decisions in the present? Yes, I've been through a lot, but I've learned from it. I trust myself that I've learned from it. I know what it looks like. I know what a walking red flag looks like. Okay? I also know that I'm stronger, wiser, smarter, okay? To where I can entertain something, and if it doesn't feel right, and if it still doesn't look right, if it still doesn't, there's something off about it, then I can walk away and I'll be fine. It's trusting yourself to use your past experience to your advantage versus being overwhelmed and overruled by your past experience. I hope I'm explaining that in a way that makes sense. Because there's a choice here. It's a big one. And again, it's not someone shady, it's not someone lying to you, it's not someone deceiving you, it's not someone who's done that before to you, okay? This is something new that somehow reminds you sometimes of something that hurt you and triggers you. It's not triggering you to tell you, hey, this is the same thing. It's triggering you to tell you your fear has reached a point where it's no longer keeping you safe, it's actually sabotaging you. See what I mean? Okay, so you're going to have some big decision to make here. And again, get comfortable with it. If you need more information, ask for more information. But there comes a time where we just have to trust. We just have to use what we have, do our pros and cons, go through our decision-making process. But then you either decide, I will trust it and I will give it a chance. Keep my eye on it, but I will trust it and give it a chance. Or I don't feel right, I don't trust it, and then just turn it away. But it's a case of just be mindful of the decisions that you're making because they have long-term consequences, okay? And again, if you're not ready, you're not ready. What's meant for you will never pass you by. It may come back around later when you're feeling, I don't know, more prepared and ready for it. But if it's something coming into you now, it's because you're ready for it now. But it's a case of, do you see that you're ready for it or not, right? So let's see, Oracle energy and advice for Pisces when it comes to this situation. Oracle energy and advice for Pisces when it comes to this situation. Because it's really beautiful. I'm not going to lie to you. Again, it's not that person or that situation that broke you. I just want to be clear. This is something new or something different or something you don't have a lot of history with, or you don't have that kind of history. But it reminds you somehow sometimes, okay? So we have breathe. This is like the Four of Swords, 29. Yeah, settle yourself, breathe. If you feel triggered, if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel like you're starting to get confused, because change, when it's coming in, doesn't feel comfortable because it's new, it's different, it's unknown. It's not going to feel comfortable. Change is never comfortable. Let's be honest. But this is saying, just take a breath, settle down, get in control of your thoughts, your emotions, and then look at the situation and make a decision. Don't make decisions in heightened emotions, okay? Or triggered emotions. So we have yin with the number 2. Again, an energy of partnership. It's also about trust, mutual exchange, and receiving. It's creation, as in nurturing something. Serendipity, number 18. I'm telling you, this is something with the Wheel of Fortune. It's meant to be. It's meant to happen. It's very unexpected. It's very, that's what it is. You just don't know how to feel about it. You did not see this coming. This could also be some sort of Ace of Cups situation with the Two of Cups, okay? We have number 6 with not for you. And this is like with the chest in the background, you're like, is it? Isn't it? What the hell's going on? It's like looking at it's expecting to be manipulated, expecting to be, because that's what you've gone through, right? And you're looking at it like Two of Swords. Nope, nope. An unfinished symphony, another 10. You may feel like something's unfinished. You may feel like you're not ready. You may feel like you still need time. You still need to heal. You still need to whatever. And this is telling you you're there. You're there, okay? It's also telling you don't block new blessings because of past experiences that have hurt you. Okay? Let's see what else. Soulmates and a higher power, and we keep seeing the higher power come out. This is something divinely guided for you, Pisces. Soulmates are different things. It's not just a romantic partner. But this is a kindred spirit. This is a like-minded individual. This is something mutual, something you can trust, something you can build, and it's co-creation. It's working together with another with similar goals, similar beliefs, something guided for you, something you've manifested, something you deserve, something. This is like for some of you, this is your reward. It's not a test. It's your blessing for passing the test. You're not sure if it's another test or if it's a blessing because you've wrapped up a cycle and you've passed some tests. Do you see what I mean? You're like, is this another test or is this the real deal? I don't, right? And you're going to have to figure out what you need from the situation for you to be comfortable. What I would say is, if this is something you decide you do want to entertain or you want to get more information about it, or, just talk, just communicate, or just tell them what you need, okay? Or tell them what your doubts and fears and hesitation, where that's coming from, so that they can work with you and see what can be done together, right? It's not this person's responsibility to walk on eggshells around you. I'll put that out there as well. Let's just keep it honest, keep it real. Just because we get triggered by something, that's not someone else's fault or responsibility. Especially if they're not the person that hurt us. Do you see what I mean? So it's important to be mindful, not to take out your hurt and your pain on someone who's got nothing to do with it. This is something new. You don't have history with this person, this situation. This hasn't hurt you, right? So it's, again, just breathe. Be in the moment. This is a leg up, and the fates. Look, this is something meant for you. This is something meant to help you, meant to uplift you, meant to bring you positivity, bring you growth, bring you abundance, bring you happiness. Someone offering to help genuinely, okay? And it's important that we are in the present and we see things for what they are, because this is a situation that you can trust. And yet it's a case of there's got to be something wrong with it. If we go digging and poking, we'll find a hole because we're the ones making the hole. Do you see what I mean? If you go digging for something, you'll find something because you're the one digging. You're finding that. Do you know what I mean? If you look for cracks in the foundation and you chipping away at it, it's going to make a crack in the foundation. Do you see what I mean? That doesn't mean it was there. So, Pisces, I hope this resonates. I hope it makes sense to you. It's just something to be mindful of. It's something to consider, okay? You make your own decisions. What this is it's telling you this new situation is what it looks like. You are ready for it. It's just up to you to see it, okay? Whether you want to see that or not. So, up to you. But it's a really beautiful opportunity. And again, it's new, it's different. You don't have experience here, you don't have a history here, or you don't have this kind of history, okay? If this is a friend, you don't have a romantic history, or, you know, that kind of thing. So that's how you'll know. That's another way how you'll know, hopefully. But okay, let's see. What is the birthday message for Pisces born February 27th? And remember, this is not just for the birthday people. If it resonates with you as well, take it. We have, I see my parents as tiny children who need love. Interesting and very deep. I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and set them free, and I set myself free. I hope this resonates because it's a beautiful message. Okay? And it could be to do with parents, but it could also be to do with other people in your life. That you would have an expectation of to do better, know better, you know, and it's when we start to see them as, you know what, they're at the end of the day, they're still just flawed people doing the best they can. That's when we start to understand things differently, perceive things differently, and that can lead to a lot of healing and a lot of transformation. So there you go. That's what I have, okay? I really hope this helps. It's such a really beautiful message. I really hope this helps, okay? And I'm looking forward to your thoughts. I'm going to leave it there. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.